Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I'm here to tell you about the YouTube Paintball event. So let's go through the who, what, why, when, where, etc. Who? There's a lot of guys going. FPS Russia is going, I am going, T-Mart is going, Mercadurka is going, Gassy Mexican is going, Paintball Kitty is going, The Aviator's going, K-Pop is going, Onslaught may be coming. We'll wait and see. He needs to talk to his wife. But there's a ton of YouTubers going, and we're going there to play with our subscribers. It should be a cool event. You know, what's not cool about shooting YouTubers with paintball? So, and that should be a neat thing. The where. So cpxsports.com, there's a link in the description. It's outside Chicago. I think the town is called Joliet, but I don't really know my Illinois all that well. But it's there. I'm told it's one of the best paintball places in the country. So so that should be pretty cool. I have notes here. Forgive me. What to expect. All right. So there's a woods environment there. There's an Old West environment there called Fort Courage. There's a speedball course there. If you're a paintball pro, you know what that is. There are urban woods, Old West. There's everything there. There's obstacles. They have like a whole bunch of wrecked cars and all kinds of different places to shoot. It's just looking at the place, you can tell it must have been really expensive to build. They have like real paving, constructed buildings, and urban, and it's really, really cool. And there's a lot of scenario-based things. There's speedball, there's woods, etc. So there's a little bit of everything. We'll probably bounce from place to place to place and play in different ways. You know, Paintball Kitty gets his VIP treatment over there and hooks us up. So so that should be really cool. Let's see. Oh, who? So let's talk about what you need to be. So you have to be over 10. So if you have maybe a younger brother you were thinking about bringing or something, you have to be 10 years old. That's just kind of it's a non-starter if you're not 10 years old. If you're under 18, there's a waiver that you need to have your parents sign. And for that, it's pretty straightforward. I'll put a link in my description of this video to the waiver in case you have a hard time finding it on their website. But you can have your parents sign it and go and play, and you'll be good to go. Another thing, for old guys like me, you know, I wanted to talk about like what paintball is like. So there are different ways to play paintball. Some guys are going to be 17 years old and, you know, the best athlete in their high school. Some guys are going to be 45 years old and literally like 100, 150 pounds overweight. There are different ways to play paintball. You can be that guy that runs and gets lots of kills and lots of deaths. Or you can be that guy who plays a little more cautiously, moves from one place to another, and doesn't wear themselves out in the same way. So I don't want anyone to feel like they can't play paintball because they haven't been running every 3-5 times a week. You can still play. There'll be lots of guys out there just like you, regardless of what your body type is. You know, if you're 13 years old, there'll be other 13-year-olds. If you're 45, they'll be out there too. It's a pretty cool thing to do. I have a daughter who's 12, or will be 12 in 5 days, and I've already seen that transition from, you know, wants to spend all the time possible with dad to, you know, it comes and goes. And you know, if you've got a kid who's like 14, 15 years old and who'd like to go to this thing, then you should really think about it. It'd be a pretty cool thing to do. Spending the weekend in the sun with your kid, playing paintball, kind of a shared activity. And then, you know, just break for lunch, have some bratwurst. What were you going to do that weekend instead, June 25th and 26th? You know, watch TV, do something around the house. I don't know. This is better. This is better. So so think about it. Think about it. You know, it might be you know, the best weekend you've had in a while. The last time I went, it was. So so yeah, if you're 17 or if you're 15, you don't know how to get there, ask your dad. You know, he might be interested in spending the weekend with you. You know, what else is he doing? It should be a cool thing to do. What other notes do I have here? Oh, does it hurt? So I want to talk about that. Getting shot with a paintball, that sting is kind of the mystique of paintball. I will say 90% of the time it doesn't hurt. 90% of the time, I got shot in the face mask a lot because it's like the nature of using cover, and that doesn't hurt at all. You get shot in the gun, in the pod pack, or even like, you know, a lot of shots on loose clothing, they don't hurt at all. That other 10%, it does hurt, and it leaves a welt. And it's kind of discouraging. Like, you know, it makes you think twice about running out, you know, the pain of paintball. So 90% of the time, no pain whatsoever. 10% of the time, yeah, it'll sting you. It's but it's kind of cool. It's like, you know, are you scared? You know, are you scared? Go bring it. It's part of the allure of paintball, and I thought I'd answer that. What to wear? All right, so you need pants, right? That's non-negotiable. You wear pants when you play paintball. A lot of guys will wear loose-fitting clothing. Some guys actually wear no shirt, but that's crazy. Don't be one of them. Leave that for the crazy people. Now, some guys will wear like a sweatshirt. I have a paintball jersey. You don't need one, but it's, you know, big and fluffy, and it does two things. One, paintball's a little less likely to break, meaning even if you get shot, you're not necessarily out. And the other thing is it's, you know, saves a little bit of the pain because it's kind of big and loose. So, but you know, you can wear a t-shirt when you play, you can wear a sweatshirt when you play, you can wear no shirt when you play. I like to wear like a hiking boot because I can slide on my ankles and it doesn't, you know, like you get them scraped up or anything. But just in general, you know, wear the sort of thing that you might wear when you cut the lawn in terms of footwear. You know, if that means old sneakers to you, then that's old sneakers. If that means like a, you know, streetwalker hiking boot kind of thing, then wear that. So that's what you wear. How much does it cost? Okay. So assuming you have no paintball equipment whatsoever, right, and you're going in there just like a regular a regular person who's not a paintballer, then it costs $58. $58 will get you the admission, it'll get you all the rental equipment you need, and it'll get you paint. That's $58 per day. If you go through a lot of paint, you might want to budget a little, like I shoot a lot of paint. So, you know, for me, instead of $58, it might be closer to $100 because I'm not very frugal with my paint and I just, you know, shoot in case there might be somebody there. So, so that's what it costs to get this. And yeah, so there it is. That's the paintball event. I hope that you check it out. Check out their website. There's going to be a lot of YouTube commentators. We're going to be interacting with subs. We're going to be having a good time. We're going to be playing together and eating some good food, spending some time in the sun. And I'm totally psyched about it. It's going to be probably the best weekend of my June. It's good stuff. So I hope to see you there.